Hi everyone, well, this is CoinsKid. Just diving into Win right now. You can see we're breaking down. This is the key support area right now for Win. It sits at this level here. We can't afford to lose that. If we lose that, we're starting to make lower lows, and we're going to start to cascade and start to come down even further. But right now, we have got this key level of support which is held, and right now you can see you are sort of still making these higher lows. Right, so you do want to see that. If this was to start falling down any further, then I would expect another retest of this particular support line just here, which is a golden ratio on the Fibonacci retracement. You could potentially looking at a nice little 14% short trade down there just to retest this one more time, and that would give you a nice W double bottom. Do you see that pattern there? Because what effectively could happen is you could come down, get a bounce off it, come back up and retest this as resistance, and then back to support to get through. Because if you was to do that, you could have a lovely little trade on there for Win up to that particular level there, and that would be a nice little trade in itself, where you could potentially come down, make the low, come down, make another low, get the bounce, and you could see if you broke that level of resistance right there and back to support, you could look at a lovely 20% trade right there. So this is a really critical time. Okay, you can see that it's come up and it's hit its head as resistance multiple times on this level here. It looks bad, but actually it's painting a nice reversal pattern at the moment, because obviously it's not going to shoot there overnight. You know that, you're fully aware of that right now, and this is how crypto works. What's happening right here is these breakdowns are making people sell the crypto. It's basically getting the weak hands to depart with the crypto, right? Because they want your crypto. Whales manipulate the market to want your crypto. These breakdowns are completely normal, and that's basically it. So if you do see Win lose that particular level there, then you will potentially see it come down to this previous swing high just here. So full transparency with you at all times. If it lost that level, you would see it crash another 35% there for Win, which would be bad. But so far you're holding, okay, you're holding this particular pattern that we've got on the go on a 4-hourly time frame here. It looks like it's starting to form, because what you've got the bottom. Okay, you've come up, you've hit a level of resistance, you're coming back, providing you don't lose this bottom, you come back up and you're making a W double bottom, and it's a lovely reversal pattern, and there's your target that I've just given you. Okay, so I will drop that particular target in right now, just there. That's your particular target if you was to break this level of resistance, because this doesn't necessarily have to come this low, and this is something else you need to target. Okay, this particular low that is forming right now, it could just do something like this, where it bounces off a support line and does something like that, then breaks out. As long as this doesn't come down and starts to lose this low, okay, then you're creating lower lows, and you're looking at that target down there, which we've just outlined a few seconds ago, which is a huge correction for Win. So far, I want you to let you know that you're conforming to some kind of reversal pattern, and it's looking relatively bullish. Still bullish because you're in an uptrend. The trend is your friend. The trend is your friend until the end, okay? And at the moment, you are in an uptrend, especially on a daily time frame. When we zoom out, look, you're golden. You're absolutely golden. The worst case scenario is, like I said to you, you come down and you get a bounce off the 55. Look where the 55 is now. That 55, this was down here. It was down here. Look where it is. Slowly creeping up, and you get a touch off that, like you have down here, multiple. Look at that, boom, that little wick down, boom. Look what happened to you. Off you flew. So until you start falling through the 55 on the daily time frame, and you're dragging it over your shoulder and creating bearish crosses, you are in a uptrend, my friend, and the trend is your friend until the end. So right now, all you're doing is back testing support. Again, hold this key level of support just here, this particular level, because if you do start to lose that, you are going to cascade and fall down lower and potentially fall through that 55. But I would imagine, like in time, if we can get this kind of recovery on the go now, and sort of hug around here, so to speak, if we don't break through, then you're sort of asking for a retest of the 55 eventually before the continuation there for Win. So that's basically Win. That's a little update on Win. What I'll do is zoom in on the hourly time frame and just see what we can see, if there's any particular trades that we can see. I've given you those on the 4-hourly that you need to keep an eye on. But for Win on the hourly, what we've got going on, you can see it's breaking down a little bit, okay? But you're still conforming. You're still making these high lows at the moment. That's quite a nasty little candle on the hourly time frame. So far, that's corrected from that EMA, roughly 4% down on the hour. You are hitting your head on the 20 at the moment. Like I said to you, you're caught under that. When you get caught under it, you've back tested it. You've tested it twice, okay, as resistance to 55. You do need to see yourself getting above that 55, so you can sort of get above, back test the support, and then march on. So yeah, do anticipate that you can't fall any lower than that particular level there. And I'll bring that over here so you can keep an eye on it. You can't fall any lower than that. You need to see a bounce here and push back on. And obviously, if you start to see yourself get above that and above this red line and back test the support, you're looking at a lovely, lovely long opportunity there off that level of resistance and turns into support. You're looking at that beautiful sort of recovery there for win. So do keep an eye on that. Can't afford to lose this level here, okay, because if you do, you're going to see that rather large sell-off and potentially come down to that 55 on the daily time frame there. So that's win. I hope you enjoyed that update. I'll always be transparent with you as I can. Do keep an eye on these particular fallbacks and this particular level of resistance right here, because if you do start seeing yourself get above it, back to some support, golden for a recovery, and that's a whopping trade right there. That's a whopping trade of around 20%. Take care, everyone. I will catch you in tomorrow's update. Stay strong, stay safe, and most importantly, stay tuned, okay? Bye-bye.